Welcome to the channel. My name is Karsh the Goblin. This is the Goblin Cave, and we are in for another installment of We Be Goblins. We have another cast waiting to put on the mantle of the Goblin heroes. Well, not so heroic heroes, but we'll see how they go today. I have to point this out right at the start. This is a Pathfinder Paizo Pathfinder game. We've moved it to Dungeons and Dragons, not because Paizo on Pathfinder is hard or is bad or anything like that. It's just for the showmanship and ease to run. That's all we're doing it for. So it's an amazing game. Hopefully, if you do like the story, please go and check out Pathfinder. They have so many amazing stories. It's just a different system to your normal Dungeons and Dragons. So please, if you like the story, if you think this is fun, go have a look at their stuff. They've got 10 years worth of products there and stories, and it's really great. So we're going to switch across to our cast members and do some introductions. So here we are. This is our guests today, and I'll take them off mute before I make that mistake again. So here we are today. We have Rev up here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Rev?
Yeah, my name's Rev. I live in Virginia, and I'll be playing Chufty Lickwound tonight.
Okay. And
level
Emmett.
1 rogue.
Oh, sorry, yeah. A level 1 rogue, I guess. And Emmett.
Yes, hello. My name is Emmett. I'm from South Carolina, and I'll be playing the fighter Retta Big Bad today.
Awesome. And Adam for our last.
I'm Adam. I'll be playing, how do you pronounce his name exactly?
There's no wrong way, I guess, right?
It's very difficult to pronounce. So.
Have a go, and I'll try to see if I can correct.
Mogmuch. I have a terrible speaking voice sometimes. I'm sorry.
That's
Adam,
okay.
though.
That's okay. I'm dyslexic and I have a speech impediment as well. So, Mogmuch is from what I believe his name is. So yeah. But he's our Goblin Alchemist. They are all level 1, so I have gone through that everyone is expecting to die. If someone does go down, we're going to, essentially they're down for one whole round. We're not going to be doing the death saves and all that for 5th edition because it's just fun stream. So yeah, we're just going to do the simple down for one round, and then you can sing your little goblin song to try to get back in, and then get back up full health and charge off again. We are short one player, unfortunately. The person that's supposed to be here today was a little bit late in turning up, so I don't know if they're trying to get in. Unfortunately, we just had to go with 3. We've done it before with 3. I'm not listening in the encounter. You're going to die. I'm sorry. It's just going to happen. I'm getting beep 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 from my Discord. I'm thinking that's the person trying to get back in.
Yeah.
It is.
It is. I don't have access to that screen. If you can just go, look, sorry.
I'm answering all his questions.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, but I just wanted to get this running. I didn't want to delay even more and more and more. I do have a very short time span. I can do these with my own goblins at school. So yeah, I've also just gone through with the players as well. We do run the X card in all of the games on the channel. So the X card, if you're not familiar with it in chat, if a player ever feels uncomfortable with a situation or just uneasy, all they have to do is say X card, and they will just move on. Just move the narrative on to something else. Probably not going to be needed in this game because, well, We Be Goblins is a fun, playful game, very comical, but it's always there on the channel. So just wanted to make sure everyone understands that. So yeah. Welcome everyone in chat. It's really great. I won't be able to answer anything. The players should be able to answer when they want to. They're free to be on the channel. I don't hide the roles from them, so I just can't. Yeah, and if you want to follow, please. That makes so much happiness here. You may see a reaction, but I just can't say anything when we're doing the role playing itself, and it usually scares the crap out of me when those alerts go off. It's a lot louder than you think when you're wearing headphones. So, I think we're mostly ready to go. And have we got all?
Yeah, I'm all set.
We're good to go.
Okay. So, unfortunately, with one shots, as this is the case, you start the game usually with very long monologues. So I do apologise up front that there is a monologue, actually a couple of monologues, which I have to read out, and I did mention I'm dyslexic and have a speech impediment, so I do my best. If I make mistakes, please laugh, please applaud. If I do really well, please laugh and applaud as well. So that's my busking background. So we enter our adventure. You are all goblins from the Licto tribe, who live in deep brine stump marsh south of the hated man town called Sandpoint. Yesterday, your tribe discovered that one of your own had been using the forbidden arts and was engaged in one of the greatest taboos, writing things down. There's no swifter way than to bring bad luck than stealing words out of your mind and writing them down. So your tribe had no choice. You branded the goblin's face with letters to punish him, which is why everyone now calls him Scribbleface. And you ran him out of town, took all his stuff, and burned his hut down. That's when things got interesting, though, because before you burned his hut down, Chief Gutwald the Mighty found a weird box within the building. Inside the box was a map and a lot of fireworks. The fireworks came immediately into use in burning down his hut. Then this morning, Gutwald announced that tonight there would be a great feast in order to drive out any lingering bad luck from Scribbleface's poor decisions. Perhaps even the more exciting is that all of you have been secretly invited to meet at the Chief Gutwald's moot house. Why would your chief want to speak to you? It can only mean he's got an important mission for you all, one that the other goblins couldn't pull off. This is your chance to go down in Licto history. If you're writing notes down, it's not that much of a... But anyway, we'll continue. Setting the scene. Laying at the centre of the village is the chief's moot house. It is a veritable museum of Licto heroics, crammed with trophies, stolen weapons, shiny bits of treasure, and brine-pickled bodies of dozens of brutally slaughtered small furry animals, mostly dogs. His mighty girthness, Chief Wendwattle Gutwald, rules the Licto village atop his great teeter chair, which is 6 feet high and allows him more properly to look down upon his subjects. By tradition, the Chief Gutwald does not speak directly to his subjects. Instead, he employs an advisor through whom he whispers instructions. For the Chief Gutwald has convinced the entire tribe that the words that come out of his mouth are so mighty that they may frighten all the words away from the heads of the lesser goblins. Only his duly appointed and overly dressed, pompous goblin named Slorb can handle the might of the chief's words without fainting from fear. And this is where the adventure begins. You are outside the moot house, waiting to be let in. So would you like to describe each one of you more of your character and what those characters wear, or just a description thereof, rather than just what your actions are?
Right. Okay. So Red is just kind of like hanging out with her bridal gown. I guess the what do they call it? The top part of the gown. Where's escaping me? I'm sorry, but
Veil.
She's wearing the veil, I think, is what it's called, and she's got like a little gown on. It doesn't really fit her too well. It's maybe a little too big, and she's just kind of like impatiently waiting outside of the moat house right now, just like, "Hello, is anyone in there?"
Shufty's just chilling, covered in mud and dirt, and picking at the scabs at his face, like, "What the hell's taking so long?" And eating anything good coming off of his skin.
That's disgusting.
I guess you could say Marge Murch is just he's hanging around. He's looking. He's really just interested and just anything, even the smallest little bits. And he is just watching all the people, and he's thinking of just what would happen if this person caught on fire or that person exploded over there. It would just be so much more interesting than just waiting here being bored out of his mind.
Well, it is quite a bit of a wait, but after some time, Slob comes to the door and beckons you to enter. Inside, as I mentioned, it's a large moot house with a lot of trinkets and stuffed, well, pickled animals all over the place. Instead of expecting Slob to actually speak to you, in a booming voice you hear the chief himself. You all be heroes, each of you. You are the best Lictoads, but for me, and maybe Slob. That you aren't fleeing in terror from my mighty voice is all the proof that you should need. Yet soon all the Lictoad Troblins will know your might. For I have picked you for a dangerous mission. You know about the fireworks and map? Fireworks are fun, yes, but the map is more fun. It shows the route to more fireworks. And it says, and I want the fireworks for Liptoad. You go get them tomorrow night. Tonight we have big bonfire and feast to burn away the bad luck that still remains. Much fun, much games. Tomorrow you fetch fireworks. Then if you meet men, you make them dead. If you meet dogs, you make them dead. If you meet horses, you make them dead. If you meet Lox Legs eat goblin babies many, maybe you should run. And if you do not find the fireworks, do not come back, or we'll feed you to Squealy Nord. And with that, he goes into silence once more. It is a great honour to actually hear the chief's voice. It is the first time you've heard that booming voice in your entire history. And Slob ushers you to the door and pulls you away from the chief and out of the moot house. As he's pulling you out, the slimy little goblin, I should say, informs you that tomorrow night we'll give you a map. We'll also give you one of the last fireworks. Tonight, enjoy the banishment of Scribbleface's bad luck. Tomorrow night, you will be heroes. And with that, he pushes you out the door, and you can see the other goblins preparing for a big bonfire. The goblins toil all day, all afternoon to build bonfire out of branches and sticks and unburnt parts of Scribbleface's hut. As the night falls, a group of a group of 4 struggling goblins carry the teeter-tare of Chief Gutward and out to the bonfire. The chief ignites the fire with one of the fireworks, and this signals the start of an all-night long party. There's lots of food to eat, snails, fish, snakes, and you're given a chance to just enjoy being goblins, having fun, and there's even one of the chief's barrels of fermenting cider apples for alcohol. So this is your chance of just being goblins and having fun. And word starts getting out that you're being selected by the chief to be these great heroes who have a special mission. So what do you do for the night? What are your plans?
All right.
Chuffy's going straight for those fermented apples. He's hungry and wants to get wasted.
Oh, okay.
All right. So since Red has suddenly become very popular, she's going to try to get as many goblins around her to gather up any wildlife, like birds, squirrels, rats, grasshoppers, anything they can get, and just bring it to her so that she can like pick them apart and stab them or whatever. Bring animals, stupid! Bring to me!
And yep.
Mogbirch begins to go find as much food as possible, and he wants to go over and start examining everything and looking for what would be the best thing for him to eat. And then he wants to see how it would see if anybody will approach anything he enjoys. as that way he can spark up conversation. As he just feels like he wants to talk to people a lot for no reason. Always he likes to babble, so.
Okay. So you all start enjoying the night, and as I said, the rumors get out that you are going to be the great heroes, and you have a special mission, and you'll be going down into Lictode legend. So I'm just doing a few things behind the scenes. And so, as is tradition, when people are selected above the other lesser goblins, that is, those lesser goblins try to challenge you to prove that you are better than them, to prove that you are worthy of being Lictode heroes. And what we're going to do, we're going to swap to maps. I'll just move this to there, and I'll swap your map to the Lictode village. Now, I will take time loading the map. It will take a while. It is quite big. So just take your time. It's about 4 or 5 times bigger than your normal Roll20 map. If you, for those in chat, we do use Roll20 for our interface. And here's our interface. I've preloaded it, but I didn't let the players preload, unfortunately. Another slip up for me. So is it coming through now?
Yeah, I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it.
Oh yeah, I got the map.
Okay. So the first challenge of the night is that a group of young goblins challenge you to ride Squealy Nord. Squealy Nord is a ferocious, fearsome boar who lives in a muddy pit in the centre of the goblin village, as you can see on the map. Nord's willingness to consume goblin corpses frightens the superstitious goblins enough that they haven't roasted him and dare not eat the pig. So your challenge is to ride Squealy Nord for 3 rounds. Mechanically wise, it'll be 3 handle animal checks, difficulty 15, and you need to succeed all 3 of them. And of course, as is tradition, there are rewards for succeeding. For the first person to succeed, that is.
Well, Chuffy's not even going to think twice. He's already pretty wasted, and he's just, let me at it! Let me at it!
So
I tell you, bring animal here. You tell me to go there. You bring him here.
well,
Mogwart isn't even gonna think about it. Ugh. Yes, give me the he just weird grunt and noises, just runs over and tries to jump on one or find it as quickly as possible, as he is so excited to ride a beast.
Okay. Well, it takes about 5 to 10 goblins just to wrestle Squealy Nord down. They have to go into his pit and wrestle him down and trap him. They rope him up, drag him out of the pit, and they're waiting they've got like a little causeway which goes into the pit. Just a little section that goes straight in, and they're waiting there for the first person to jump on. Who wants to do it first? The prize only goes to the first successful.
Me, Chuffy first.
Okay.
No, I.
Red is going to try to push both of them out of the way and just jump right in.
Chuffy did say he wanted to go first both occasions, so I'll let it go to Chuffy. So can I get the first handle animal check? As I said, DC 15.
21.
Okay, 21. Fantastic. So I'll just move across because I wasn't on that screen. 21. So you're let go. Oh, sorry. You're tied into Squealy Nord, and he's a ferocious pig, a ferocious wild boar, and you just let go. And as soon as you let go, he just bolts down the chute, and he just is trying to knock you off by hitting the sides of the chute as he's going through. And as soon as he's in, they slam the gate behind him, and you're locked into there with him. and it's just you and him in the refuge pit. Can I get a second?
This time I take no stops, and I just leap in,
Well,
jump in
it's
front of
it's
the
only
person.
it's only Chuffy. It's in there. It's
Oh,
one
okay.
person at
I
a
thought
time. It's only Chuffy.
Oh, I'm so
Oh
sorry.
god.
I thought
Okay,
you meant
don't
next
worry.
person go.
Chuffy's not lasting very long.
No.
Nope, Chuffy's not lasting very long. So, as he goes in, you're locked into there, and he's at full speed. And what does he do? He stops. He runs straight to the edge of the pit, right to the wall, and stops suddenly. And you're just thrown at the earth embankment on the other side, and you come flying off.
Woo!
And you take 1 damage as you Squillianord will squeal at you and ferociously chases you around the pit until eventually, after a lot of laughing, they open the gate up and release you out of the pit and don't let him escape. So you've certainly failed, and they wrestle Squillianord again, quite a large number of goblins, tie him up, or they've still got the ropes in, and drag him out to the chute for the next victim.
Okay, Retta's just gonna run in there and just jump on it as quick as she can.
Okay, same thing again. As soon as you're on, they're going to release. So
Oh shit!
a single, and they release. You didn't tie yourself on. You're just like, yeah, and bang, you're gone. They release him. You don't even go anywhere. He runs straight into the pit. He thinks that you're still on him. He's trying to rub you off, and as soon as they get in, they close it off, and you just get laughed at. Didn't
I get
move
pissed off and just crush a bug near me or something. Just eat it. Ah!
Again,
I laugh so much.
there's a lot of laughing. Again,
Quiet!
Nice
Quiet!
I nonchalantly walk in. I will show you exactly what you do.
so you're actually trying to jump in, going into the pit by yourself without him being wrestled?
Yeah.
You're going to do it without being prepared? I just wanted to make sure. There was an old saying in a game that I used to play, your actions may result in your death. So I just want to point that out right now. So you walk into the pit yourself. The goblins lift up the gate, no problem. They think it's hilarious that you're going to go in there by yourself and try to jump onto it. Can I get an athletics roll as Squillianord charges you? This is to try to jump either onto his back at a DC 15 or an acrobatics or athletics. I'll do one or the other. I don't mind either. To jump either onto his back at a difficulty 15 or just get out of the way as he's trying to charge you. Difficulty 10.
I'm trying to jump on its back as best as I can.
Yeah. And you do. That's an 18. You jump onto his back, you grab on, and everyone cheers. Everyone thought that you were done for, facing off Squillianord head to head into his own pit. Can I get a second handle animal as you're trying to ride him? Okay, so you jump
First
onto his
one.
back, but forget to hold
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Very good.
Jump onto his back, forget to hold on, and you are just thrown straight off onto the refuge. That should only be 1, so that was the first one, which is a 2. Sorry, I double clicked that. So you cop 2 damage on your character. So you can always do the -2 on your tokens. You should have full access to those. So everyone laughs at you, and that's quite impressive that you actually went in there, jumped on him. It's almost if you vaulted. You jumped on and then jumped off in the same motion as you kept on going. So you're not actually laughed at as bad. You're actually seen as almost a hero, but you still failed the test. So you failed to receive your rewards. After your gates opened and you're chased out of the pen, the second dare is announced. Let's go back to my dares. So the secondaries announce that a bag is brought out. Just a Hessian bag. And it's a bag of slugs. Now, bull slugs are black, wriggly slugs. They're like the size of giant sausages, the size of Kransky sausages. And they're slimy. They don't like to be eaten. They fight back when they eat you. Amongst goblins, they're even considered particularly foul-tasting because of the large amounts of slime they exude when being, and they're difficult to chew. The dare itself is to eat the slugs. So you need to eat 5 slugs, which is 5 constitution checks.
Slugs, no problem. Slugs easier than pig. I'll eat slugs.
The mechanics are
Sluggo.
5 constitution checks at difficulty 13.
Constitution
Difficulty 8 if you don't spit out this poisonous slime bladder. So that's your options, and it's 5, and you can all do this at the same time. Whoa, wait, not right, just wait. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Stop. It's like everyone's going so easy to click buttons. One at a time.
I can't help it. Sorry.
I think it looks like everyone is having a go here. So Chuffy, you get the first slime. I think if Chuffy and Emmett, you get the first slug into your mouth. It's disgusting. It wriggles. You're actually having trouble chewing it, and it's wanting to wriggle out of your teeth as you're chewing it. It's disgusting. You somehow arrange to get the slime bladder out of your mouth and spatter away, which is okay with the dare. It's totally legal in this circumstance, but it's still gross. It is really, really gross. That's not the case for our third. So for our third victim, and it is victim, you don't even get anything in. You try getting into your mouth, and you've just picked out a huge slug, just randomly out of the bag, and it's hard to even fit in your mouth. And you're trying to get it in, and it just keeps on sliming and slaps out of your mouth, and you don't even get close. So can I get the second rolls, except for Emmett, because you've already got a second roll. So our second rolls. So you can go again, Adam. Okay.
Adam's having a real
Okay.
good day.
So Emmett, you no problem, absolutely no problem with your second slug. Again, it's disgusting. It's horrible, but you get the slime bladder out. You spit it out. Chuffy again. Not a big issue. You separate the slime bladder out with your teeth and use your tongue to work it around and get it out of your mouth. But no, not Mogmerch. Again, he's just having a bad day. You do have the choice. You can swallow it with your slime bladder, or you can just spit it all out.
Spit it out now, God.
Okay.
This is great.
So that's 2 failures, and we've got 2 successes. So 1 more for each of you. This could end up in a dead heat. Waiting on those rolls, those dice to start flying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
So
Come on, Adam.
Mogmerch finally swallows his
Got it.
first one. Doesn't know what the problem was. It's still disgusting though. It's horrible to eat these things. Even for goblins, this is disgusting. And both Chuffy and Rita, they both just down them. And they're both no problem, just not caring anymore. They've already gone through the worst. And they both that's 3-1. We've got a few more to go, and let's just try to power
Those are
through.
tasty slugs.
Yeah, Red is like biting the heads off of them and then like spitting the slime batter out and just eating the rest of it.
And Mogmerch is being laughed at.
This thing's swung good.
Mogmuch is just. Oh my god, what is wrong with you?
I think Chuffy, because he's had more practice licking his own pustulent wounds, has got an advantage. I'll have to work that into the following games, maybe.
No.
Is that 3 new rolls? Yes, that is. There we go. So there's so many rolls of the same thing from everybody. Okay, Rita, you've got the choice. To spit them out, spit out to spit everything. Oh no, wait. The difficulty is 13. Everyone passed. I thought you just failed.
Oh, I thought I failed.
Everybody passed. The original Pathfinder version is difficulty 15s, but they have different saving throws. So everybody passed. We are now at 4 and 2. So you can catch up. It is possible. It's happened before. There's one more roll. All on the rolls.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so Mogmoch is trying to catch up. Rita, you've got the option. Spit out.
Yeah, I'm gonna spit it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing's gone.
Um,
This time she just bit a little too far into it on the first bite, and she got acted like choked a little bit on the bladder, but then she like spat it out.
Yeah.
It was easier the other times. That one was weird.
Okay, so I think Chuffy is our winner with. Was that right?
He's just
5 for
licking
Chuffy.
his fingers like they're Cheetos. These are delicious. Where's more? I want more.
And I have to say, as the GM, this is the first time we've actually had people not swallowing the poison slime bladder. I only mention it's poisoned once, but I do mention it's poisoned. Every other time, everyone goes, "Yeah, I'll just swallow." Because there's a kicker.
We're
for
smart
that one.
goblins.
Smart goblins. Now that's an oxymoron. Total oxymoron. So by succeeding, you're brought in front of the chief's teeter chair. He's 6 foot high teeter chair, and Slob presents to you the mighty gorge of gluttons. It is a +1 dog slicer, Bane versus horses.
Oh.
It's in your sheet. I'll unlock it in our next break, but you'll have the mighty gorge of gluttons as your personal dog slicer for this mission. You do have to give it back. It's on loan. and there's our slugs, the disgusting slugs. So we have a third dare. The third dare is commonly known as hide or get hit. So goblins have their own version of hide and seek, but goblins are more violent. So hide and get hit is a lot more fun, especially for those not hiding. The test here is you need to hide. You need to do a stealth check. You can place your character anywhere on the map, and I'll just keep it zoomed in here for the moment. You can place them anywhere on the map, just noting that you don't really know how to swim. So please don't just put him straight into the water.
Damn it.
So anyone on the map and doing a hide check. So remember your hide checks. After you're hidden, all the other goblins in the tribe come to try to find you. If they find you, they get to hit you. Everyone that gets to find you gets to hit you. And the goblin tribe has a lot of members. So good luck. And thank you for the follow. So we're all hidden. And Puga Zongul is the one left out. So Puga Zongul is our 4th character. As I mentioned before, we don't have a 4th player because he was a little bit late and we just had to start the stream and start setting up. And I believe, is everything okay in Discord? I didn't get to say hello or... Yeah. So if I go into Discord, all the interfaces go... Okay. Let's zoom out and see how we went. Large map.
Everyone hid better than the rogue. There's something wrong with that.
So we've got
I'm actually proficient with stealth as a fighter.
Chuffy up
odd
here.
choice.
We've got
I'm
Rita,
there with you. Don't worry.
and we've got Mogmerch. Mogmerch, you actually put yourselves directly onto something in the background underneath you, so I had to try to see what was going on underneath you. I'll just move. Just going to change the layer to get that, whatever that is underneath you, out of there. So I'll put you back. I got a generic token, which I had. You just the perfect tile for that same token. So red is hidden inside or
Yes,
under
I've
or
hidden inside a log.
inside the log. Okay.
Inside the log. So like I'm in there. I wasn't even really hiding. I was just kind of like looking for bugs inside the log, like tearing off their legs.
And got preoccupied. Okay, that's doable. Mogmerch is on the border mound. Is that correct? And Chuffy's found one of the dead trees. Are you up the tree or just hiding behind the tree?
Oh, he climbed up the tree the best he could, and he's just
Okay.
hanging on the narrowest branch he could find.
Can I get a climb check? There we go. They've even got a stealth raise there. I wasn't scored down. Okay, so Rita's actually done really well. Mogmerch and Chuffy with the higher skill. Just
This is when the rolls count.
yep. Okay, so how this works is I now roll a d10 or a d20, depending on circumstances, to determine how many goblins come through your area. Then they all get perception checks. So it could be a lot of goblins or it could be very little goblins. So for Mogmerch, you get a d20. So 1d20 is how many people walk near you. I'm going to do this.
Oh shit!
You finally rolled good.
Oh.
Okay.
Natural 20.
So you can see on screen for those in chat. That's 20 of them. There's going to be a lot of dice flying. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's not the total at the bottom, it's the individuals. And your skill was 11 for your stealth. So that's 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get... Now, I did say that you get hit. Every time you get found, you get hit. So that rolls a lot higher than I thought it was going to be.
I'll take it.
That's
That's a lot lower than I expected as well. You up 11
a
damage.
few ones in there.
There's a lot of ones in there.
God.
Are you still alive?
Oh no, I'm down.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
Mogmerch.
Every one of them comes by, he's like, ow, ow, ow.
Well,
Go
you
away,
do have
Knocks out.
this doesn't always hit all at once, so you do have potions. I know that. So you can minus off and then put a potion on, and that's where you can be.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I know
I'm
you've
gonna
got
hit a
potion.
Oh, because if I don't, I'm gonna be down and out.
Mogmerch killed by goblins.
Yep. And for those that are wondering, Poog or Zrongul, the one that everyone's not playing, is the cleric with a wand of healing.
Yeah, we are really good
Good
on
choice.
choosing.
It's a very good choice. Thought
Very
about that one
intelligent.
really,
Yep.
really well.
Okay.
We don't need no healer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where we're going, Morty, we don't need it.
Okay. So we'll go to who was next. Chuffy. Chuffy up the tree. They can still
Here we
succeed.
go.
Now, Chuffy, you also got a 20. As in, that's how many dice we're rolling. To check to see if you're there. Only one, but that's how many we've got. I said there are reasons.
Roll small. Come on, natural one. Natural
8.
one. 8. I'll
How
take
many
an 8. I'll
goblins
take
went
an
the other direction. Yeah, how many goblins can they have?
There's about 40.
Okay, well.
Even the kids get into
Come on,
this.
one.
Even the kids get into this. So
It's all the ones.
11 is the target. 8 rolls.
Oh man, a nat
2.
Only 2.
Only
Yeah.
2. That's pretty good. Only at 2 out of that.
That's not bad.
Change this across. And you'll take 5 points of damage.
Ouch!
Okay.
Still
So-
standing.
We have a different role for our last goblin. Our accidental hiding in a log. And our accidental hiding in a log very well, that is. We get D10. For,
Nice.
as I said,
Oh, man.
reasons.
feeling good about this.
8.
Alright,
Now,
man, wait.
you have 8 people searching for you. And people in chat might see the answers coming. I've got to ask, what's the hit points now?
Yes.
Not a single one
Suck it,
passed.
goblins.
So, Rita actually won.
Yes.
Rita somehow
The fighter
survived. The horn gets blown. You're called back in. Yes, live another day just to bully. Just bullied.
Yeah, no one actually finds Rita, so she's just like in the log eating insects, and then
Well,
eventually she's like, I guess I come out now.
That's why the horn is
Bored
called.
in there.
That's why the horn is called, to bring you back in, to call it off and to finish. You brought back in. Rita is presented in front of King Gutwad in his 6-foot teeter chair, and Slorb walks towards you and has something in his hand and just looks at you and just throws something at your feet into the mud. You look down and it's a ring, and as he's walking off, you can pick up the ring.
Oh my god, a ring.
A ring.
Oh, shiny.
Oh, you shouldn't have. She's just gonna like put it on, like, this is like that halfling girl had.
The ring is called.
She's just gonna look at it. What is it?
The ring is called ring that lets you climb real good. It's a +10 to your climb rock skill.
Oh, good.
So once again, I'll get that set up on our break, but we have one last dare. One last dare to go. Oh, that was bad. That was
Whoa,
really bad.
Rita got really big.
Yeah, I tried dragging and dropping, and it didn't work.
Flee, humans! Flee, goblin!
There we go.
It stretched out in that log.
I was just dragging and dropping to bring everyone back in. It's like, yep, that's bad. So what are our hit points? We're at 6 hit points, and we're at 4 hit points. And Rita
4.
is at her maximum of 13. And
What
that 20
number's
is
that?
how many arrows that you've got. Yeah. And Poog
I'm
hasn't
at
been
that
hit.
whopping 4. It's great.
That's great.
You get to rest. But then again, you may not want to go the next one. So the last dare, I'll just move that across. The last dare is the Rusty Earbiter. So the Rusty Earbiter is infamous. Rusty Earbiter is a hollow coil of wires and barrel hoops and bent swords and thorny branches and vines that is kept behind the moot house when it's not in use. It's so named for the fact that it's claimed so many goblin ears in the past. The rusty ear biter is both an object of fascination and fear from the electrodes. The challenge is an acrobatics or athletics checks, 3 of them, difficulty 15. And with the amount of ears that is left in the ear biter, you know it's going to hurt if you fail.
What sort of checks?
Acrobatics or athletics. 3 checks. And you want to at least get out of there.
Sorry, begun.
And we have to go. We have to do it.
You don't have to. You can always opt out. I mean, some of these tests were actually designed for specific characters. And Rita, you have a disadvantage on all of these checks for the rusty ear biter. Because your head is far bigger than it should be. You have a goblin feat.
On all this? If she wants to attempt it.
Your goblin feat is that you have a giant head.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Red is like, nah, stupid electrode, don't need. And she's just gonna keep looking at the range.
So,
Chuffy's gonna think about it, and he's gonna feel his pockmarked face, and then he's just gonna say, "I'm already ugly. I'll do it."
Oh no, Chuffy.
Oh god.
So for chat, Rita Big Bag has balloon-headed. Your head is particularly wide and large, even for a goblin. You gain advantage on perception checks, and any escape artist, which is essentially what we're doing here, requires that you squeeze your head. Squeeze your head through. You get a disadvantage. Pluses and minuses. In this case, it's a very big minus. Although you actually still have the only one with hit points. So Chuffy, was that right? Chuffy's going to do it?
Yeah, he went ahead and tried it.
Okay. I'm on a different screen. Oh.
You don't have to. You don't have to look at the screen.
Yeah. Please.
Chuffy and Mogmoch is doing it. Okay. So you both get in, or you both actually try to get in. Chuffy's not even in. Mogmoch, you start getting in. You take a little bit of damage. There's nothing more to that. You just take a little bit of damage. Let's go back to our roller. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Take all 3 damage. Because you're only at the entrance, you can pull back out. But Chuffy, you're not.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
I'm not even going to give you damage because you didn't get in. If you were in the middle, though, you would have got double damage, though.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not the case.
Mm-hmm. So, did you want to keep going? Did you want to try again to get into there?
Chuffy is done. He is no.
Mogmuch has no fear. He's literally crazy. He'll do whatever it takes. What check do I need to athletics check?
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever you wish to provide.
Oh, dang.
And that's a pass. You are in. You're into the rusty ear biter. You're in the middle of the rusty ear biter. You've got lots of cheers going on. There's a lot of people following you. A lot of people, yay! He's doing it. He's in.
Yes.
And
never underestimate Mogmuch.
Yeah, but you also need to get out. So you got into the middle. I need another check for getting through the middle section.
There we go.
That's more
And
like it.
there's the damage.
There's the damage.
Oh, and you're halfway through, so you're going to take it whether you want to get out or not.
You got to get out. Oh yeah, once you're in, you also have to get out.
Oh,
That's also a thing.
You can't roll.
That's 2. That's half your hit points. Oops. Something went wrong there. There you go.
Do I got to roll again to try to get out?
You're halfway, so you've got to. You got to get out. So you got to keep going.
There we go.
Okay.
There you go.
There's your second pass. So you're almost at the exit. You got one more to. Yeah. In this one, it's not just 3 rolls, it's 3 successes.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
You got this.
Margaret, there's no fear.
2 hit points. And they're D4 plus. D4 minus 1s. He makes it out. Wow. I
Good
did
job.
not expect that. I was expecting you to die a very sticky, sharp, pointy death in there. With everyone laughing at you. Because you would have just been dragged back. And just, yeah, that's it. They don't care. So you're wow. Mogmerch succeeds where everyone else failed. You're brought in front of the chief's big 6-foot cheetah chair. Slorb comes over to you, and he's got a cloak, a robe in his hands, and he just walks over to you and just throws it at you, and just walks off. Yes, I think we all believe in Mogmerch. So,
Never underestimate much.
so the robe that you've been given is the robe of very very useful things that is useful. So I'll unlock that in the break, which is what we're going to be doing now. The night passes. Oh, there was one last thing. Who was drinking? Yeah.
Chuffy was drinking.
Can I
Reddit
get a
was not. Reddit was killing
Constitution
shit.
15, please? Oh, sorry, Constitution 10.
What was that?
Constitution save, difficulty 10. Okay, you
Oh,
know
God.
that advantage,
Oh, no.
disadvantage toggle at the top? Every skill check for the rest of the adventure is at disadvantage.
Oh no.
From now on.
It was only Chuffy that mentioned specifically that he was drinking. So, Mogmerch is
man.
okay.
Damn.
It was
I'm
only
screwed.
specifically, that's why I kind
Fuck.
of, asked. Yep, it's only skill checks, attacks and things like that, that's okay. Death saves, we're not using them, so that's okay. But skill checks. So yeah. So we're going to, so the evening events go past. You actually passed a lot of things, which was surprising. So you're still thought of as heroes. You've got your new toys. I'll unlock those in the break on your character sheets. We're going to have maybe a 5-minute break just to reset ourselves up for the next map and the next section, next act of the game. So stick around or have a break and go to the toilet, get some drinks, and come back for the second act. We'll be back soon. So bye for now. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Karsh the Goblin Lord. This is the Goblin Cave. We are coming back to our Act 2 of our 3-act We Be Goblins game for today. We have had our setting the stage and our big feast to drive away Scribbleface's bad omens. We've had our dares, of which some were failed, some were passed, and a lot of health was taken. But it is the next day, or the next night I should say, so everyone is healed back up. Everyone is in high spirits, I should say. So here we are again. We have Rev, Emmett and Adam ready to face. Everyone's off mute, so that should be good. I keep on forgetting that. And I do apologise for my mic cutting in and out previously. I do talk a lot, I'm sorry. It's a thing I've got to learn. So, our adventurers set off, our brave heroes, set off into the Brinestomp Marsh. It is night time because, well, goblins, they go out at night. They sleep during the day. They like the night a bit better because they can see in the dark. Unlike most of those things that try to kill them. So they're off on an adventure. They've got their map, and halfway through their adventure is where we find our brave heroes. We are in the Brinestomp Marsh, navigating the little islands between all the swamp. It is dark side, so you can see some areas are a little bit darker than others. The players will have it very much darker than what you can see. And so close down this and we move to this. So we're going through the map. So we'll need a party order or just slow movements. So just a couple movements at a time. If I say stop, please stop. And just to add the pressure, I'll have this sitting right here too.
Oh,
Oh boy. All right.
So I'll put the turn order
Okay,
there.
Red is going to go first.
Just to scare my players.
Initiative can happen at any time, boys. All
Yep.
right. Red is going to go first because she is a proud independent goblin who don't need no man, and she's going to keep going first. So boring! I wish something would attack.
Chuffy will be right behind her.
So just remember you cannot swim.
You
Red's
complain
gonna try to
way too much.
Red is going to try to do a flip on this plank to like show off a little bit because she's bored.
That's an acrobatics roll.
I'll do it.
A roll that you can fail.
I have no fear.
But a roll that you passed. So you do it.
Wait, is this a climbing check? Because I think I got the bonus for that.
I'll allow it
that was
still.
sweet.
Yep, no problem.
Okay,
I still
cool.
got to allow it, but your roll that you passed. It's just too much to edit if I have to do it.
Yes. I do like a little somersault too. It's like
Snake, 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 snake.
So you can see. I'm assuming you should be able to see. Yeah.
mhm.
There's at least looks like a snap jaw in the water. It's not paying you any heed.
Rita, it's your boyfriend.
I'm gonna like slap who said that. Was that Chuffy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap you. That's not my boyfriend, stupid.
It's prettier than you, though.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna push him in. I'm gonna push him into the water.
Okay.
You can, but that could be quite dangerous.
I want to do it.
It's paying you no heed now because you're not in the
Little
water.
do you know, Mogmuch can swim. He can't actually swim.
Can you? Okay.
I'm pushing him. I'm pushing him. Is that a contested strength check or?
It'd just be a base attack roll.
Okay. I guess I'll
Just your normal attack roll, but you're not actually
I'll make
doing
a
a
straight-
weapon.
straight
I gotta
save.
flip my
Great.
token. There we
Yeah.
go. All right. Yes.
So Rita
Shit, Mog.
pushes. That's a hit.
Do I make a strength check to try not to get pushed?
Acrobatics or athletics, I would say to not get pushed. To try to get out of the way or try to save you safe. Yeah, no matter what it was, that's not a no.
Yes. Into the drink.
So you get pushed in.
Quit saying stupid thing.
Loud splash.
Longbush was lying. I can't swim. Get me out of this crap. Ah.
All right, and into that, Red is just kind of roll her eyes and head over and help.
While this is happening, Chuffy's just gonna keep sneaking forward.
Can I get
All
initiative?
right. Oh, fuck. Here we go. This is what we get for fucking around.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh yeah,
Well,
natural
Chuffy's
20.
was the important one.
Yeah.
Chuffy's was the
Right.
important one. So Chuffy gets pulled out. We'll leave it at that, and wipe the initiative because that's really the important one. Because he comes close, but you get out in time, and then moves off.
Nice.
But he's given the idea that if you come into his domain, you're his food. And slowly moving
Stay out
through.
of snap territory. Am I stupid? Chuffy, wait. He's like Red's gonna like pull out a hand. Let me fight thing first. She's just gonna like run ahead of you.
Me sneak past it.
So you should be able to see the light coming from a fire.
Mm.
Hopefully, if I've
Yeah,
done
Red is
the
gonna-
lighting right. Should be
Ooh,
able to see the light from the
fire!
fire. So you just stay there
Red
for a
sees the
moment.
fire.
Just stay
Okay.
there. I've got to move things to the right layers. So you can see also a large man sitting by the fire. He's got what looks to be
Oh.
bottles with him. Several bottles with him by the time you see him. And he looks like he's happily just drinking away.
I whisper to the other two. I sneak and stab. I sneak and stab. Stab.
Yeah, stab.
I
Stab him.
And I'd like to sneak around those bushes and try to get behind him.
So which way are you going? You're going back here? Okay, yep, sure. So do your stealth roll. And where's your stealth roll?
Oh shit.
That's right, you've got disadvantage. Wasn't that right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm going to move you to
Oh man.
here. Because you said you were going to here, or this area. Because it's right there when you notice something yourself.
Oh no.
Yeah, that wasn't moved. That was always there.
Oh, uh-oh.
So that's initiative. And it's not playing around this time.
Does Rita see this?
No. You can all do initiative, but as far as you know, he's going over behind the bushes to sneak attack and to sneak up.
Okay.
So is that everyone? That's 1, 2, 3. Yep. Keep on, remember it's only 3. Ascending. Descending. There we go. Okay, so you cop the smuggler.
So he noticed me? I assume.
Yep, he noticed you.
All right, here we go.
He totally noticed you. So I'm just moving those a bit smaller and getting them out of the way. So he does the same, or he's definitely hiding himself. But he looks like he was hiding there and sleeping in a hidden position, knowing that his friend was just drinking all night long. But as you come up close, he slowly moves into position and he attacks. With a 14, is that a hit?
That misses. I'm a 15 on the class.
Yep. So he draws out a cutlass and he swipes at you and misses. So that Mug Merchant is your go. You do not know this is happening yet. Mug Merch?
Mog, you muted?
Mog, you're up, man.
Alrighty. Mm,
All you know
all
is
my
that
range attacks use ammunition.
all you know is that
Trying to think
Chuffy
here.
has paused in his sneaking.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm thinking about blowing up the drunken smuggler.
Mog is a loose cannon.
Alchemy bomb.
Okay, and you can drag across. So where are you putting it?
Oh man.
Yep.
Whoosh.
Okay, so he gets 3 fire damage. I'm just putting that to the back layer because I can click on things. Still there. 3 fire damage. And the splash is the 1 damage for the halves for the save. That's right. DC 14 to save. To get half. Even got these. Yeah, Daddy's gonna save. No.
Nice.
-3.
Nice.
Oh man.
Yep, these were built specifically for 2 different reasons, and they're a bit extreme in their issues. So Chuffy, you're in the dark.
I'm gonna reach out and stab the one right in front of me. Jeffy, stab, stab, stab!
So for those in chat, we've got nesting macros for the characters to play. So you click on the character, pick what attack or pick attack or whatnot, and then it comes up on what's going up on the screen over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you're even doing Fury of the Small.
Yeah, you stabbed him good.
Yeah, that's if you hit him. And did you hit him? No. So your attack was at 13. Yeah. Didn't kill. Didn't even hit. Next is Rita.
Yeah. Okay, so Rita's gonna see Mog just like go full bore with his bomb and be like, stab, and just like run 10, 30 bars. Yeah, she's just gonna use a dash action and get like right up next.
Yep.
And I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay. And it's his go. So perfect timing to get hit back. He's not actually even moving out of the fire. This guy is so drunk, obviously drunk. He's not even moving out of the fire. So he's going to punch you instead. Does 11 hit? Does 11 hit?
That misses. Armor
I can
class
check
14.
myself, but yes, he does miss. But he's staying there. He's still in the fire. He's not really bothering. It seems. So it's the other one, the smuggler. He's trying to slash at you with his cutlass, and I think that may be a hit for 3 damage.
That might.
Ouch.
No, sorry, DM. Armor class 30, legendary goblin.
I can see it right here. It's 15.
Good job.
So you get hit with his cutlass, and it's less a slice. It's more of a hit with a metal stick, like a metal bar, than a slice. So, Mugmuch, you'll go again.
Alrighty. I don't want to use all my ammunition up. I'm trying to think this through. Oh, what the heck? I'd use all my ammunition up. I'm gonna throw an acid bomb
Oh my God.
Ping where you want the acid, or are you going to drag and drop it? No, I'll let you drag and drop it.
on the fire.
I'll let. Yep.
I hope it. I
Chemical
hope
and
it's. I hope
sensory.
it's not flammable.
Oh boy. So they have splash.
Oh, so that hits me.
Yeah,
Yes.
it does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Move
Get
that
out
to
of the
back as
way!
well.
Or
You do put out the fire though. On the
So
outside,
stupid!
on the outside, you put out the fire for them as well, and they don't have dark vision, so they are now
Oh,
in
wait.
total darkness.
Can
There's
I
that.
save
The first
to
one.
like against the splash or
Hold on. So I forgot to put his minus last time. Actually, I'll see if he does his check. This should be on that mount. Which one is he? As you saw his dexterity last time, is probably not going to pass. He passed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wow.
very dexterous and drunk?
Very undexterous. That was a high roll. Um,
Yeah,
I'm actually better when I'm drunk.
that's a green 17, so that's an indication of how high I roll. So critical to get 17. So yeah, that's always round up. Or at least I should. 5. Okay, there we go. A different way of doing it. And one point of splash damage for Rita.
Yeah.
And is that all your turn, Mogmoch?
All right, Chuffy is pissed that he keeps missing, and he's just going to go for more stabs.
So do your stabs.
No, don't
Sorry.
forget you got a +1 there. Is that factored in or?
A 13 still is not going to hit.
Yeah, I think I'm clicked the wrong.
Yeah. You're still doing disadvantage on all your rolls. It's only for your skill checks, or you may have. But either way, you miss. I'm taking the first one.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah, still missed him.
And Chuffy's just getting pissed.
Go through the order. That's where we are.
Wait,
Oh,
did I
it's
get skipped?
Chuffy. That's where we are. Oh yeah, Rita.
Rita's gonna try to stab the drunk guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
On a 11, you actually hit him.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah,
Must be nice.
9 damage.
Nice.
For those in chat,
Yeah, Rita just digs in really
that's the
bad.
AC
The dog's like
in grey.
goes for the.
And it's his turn next. He does a full disengage. Now the fire's gone. And he runs and dives into the water.
That's
Nice.
right. You better run from Mogmuch.
Oh shit!
But as you can see, he's not going to go very far.
No.
Yes.
So he's
Wait, was he
deleted from the
carrying the
turn order.
bottles? Was he carrying the bottles?
He had. Well, you don't know if he had bottles. He had lots of bottles around him.
Okay.
Some of them may be full. Mostly, I'd say they're empty. And so the smuggler, still in his duel with Chuffy. 13 hit. No. Chuffy, didn't you take damage last time?
This is.
Yeah.
We're just swinging
3
back and
damage.
forth at each other, like no clue what's going on. Just
It's like a
There you go.
really well choreographed fight. It's like you guys are just blocking each other.
Yep,
Constant.
Mug Merch.
All right, let's see what we got here.
It's now dark.
have they
Have I
Have-
figured?
have
Have,
they
I
noticed-
figured out
yeah,
that
have
he's
they-
fighting?
yeah,
They're
have they
just
noticed
fighting in
us
the bushes
dancing
over there.
in the
You
corner?
now know.
Yeah.
You're hearing stuff going on. Yeah. I actually got to put disadvantage on this guy because he's actually fighting in darkness. He missed anyway, but yeah. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't holding my push stop button.
Yep.
Getting eaten alive.
You
So,
could
yeah,
have went.
that's what
You
Witch's
could have
turn.
went through here. Because it's underneath the canopy. So if
I
you
used
wanted
my
to
full
get next to
movement
him,
to go around and move right here. I didn't go
Yeah.
through the center of it or anything.
oh, yeah. Well, there's what I'm saying is that's the canopy itself. So you could have actually just went underneath it and shortcut to get to him if that's what you wanted to do.
Oh no, I am walking over here to stand here to watch that poor bastard get eaten alive.
Okay.
I think he wants to know though how you want to walk there because he might get an offie. That guy.
Yeah, I was saying I walked around.
Yeah,
I used
no
my
problem.
full movement to walk around. This is 30 feet. for me.
No problem. I was just offering you the advantage if you were actually trying to get into combat.
Oh, I wasn't.
He just wants us to be in the corner.
I don't want to go
Yeah.
into combat. I want to watch the guy get eaten and laugh. I'll notice the smuggler next turn.
Yeah, well, we all be goblins. That's right. Chuffy?
Just die already.
Nope. Still missed.
Mm.
I can't hit anything.
God, Chuffy. Even with a +1 sword, you can't hit him.
Rita. A brave bridal fighter.
Oh, me?
Yep.
Have I seen like? Has Chuffy said anything or like let me know?
You
if I
know
heard
they're
anything,
fighting
maybe
now.
I'm still in the fight.
They're going on.
Huh?
Chuffy's trying.
Do I know that he's there though? Is what
Yeah.
I'm asking.
It's just that initial first round, you wouldn't have known, but now definitely.
Yeah.
You've heard me screaming out of frustration.
Right. Okay. So Rita's gonna look at the bottles by the camp, and then she's gonna look at the smuggler, and then back to the bottles, and then back to the smuggler, and she's gonna say, "All right, Chuffy, I'm coming," and she's just gonna
Yeah.
and then try to do it here. There we go.
You hit! You actually finally hit!
Yes.
And took.
This
Oh,
man has been.
must be nice.
And for those in chat,
Yeah, Rita just kind of comes up and lazily just swings at him and just cuts him.
finally hit. And he goes down. And, well, he's still eaten. There's no way he's getting away from the snapjaws.
See, that wasn't so bad, Chuffy.
I think Chuffy's still a little drunk from last night.
Just a little bit. So, in the aftermarket, you can search through things. Can I get some perception checks, and we'll make a few rolls and see if you actually find anything. Well, see what usefulness or what uselessness you find.
Wait, do I have an advantage on perception checks? My big head.
Yes,
Or is
you
that
do. And someone's got a disadvantage because they're still drunk.
Wonder who that is.
It's less being drunk. It's more being feeling sick.
Okay.
Really sick.
I still got the highest roll.
Yeah, Rita's gonna root through this like guy that she just cut down's pockets and stuff. See if there's anything valuable. Any other sharper like dog slicers this guy has.
Well, his broadsword, his cutlass was rusty, and his daggers, although they look kind of balanced, are more just rods of steel, and not very useful. So that's pretty much what he's got.
Okay, I'll take the daggers. Those are mine.
Yeah. That's not a
Chuffy's
dagger.
more.
It's just
Chuffy's more interested in the stuff
Oh.
that's in the camp. He's going to be looking around the camp itself, looking for fun stuff.
So we have a 14. So with a 14, Rita finds a bag of face paints.
Oh, she takes that. She like starts sniffing it, eating some of it. She like looks at is it like in a jar, like in a case or something?
It's in like a little suitcase.
Yeah. She's just gonna like lick the case a little bit, like smell it. Maybe just like rub some dirt on it, like make it kind of market it as her own. You know, leave a big handprint on it.
And
then when she like finally,
with a 17, Chuffy finds 24 gold worth, not 24 gold, but 24 gold worth of shiny. That's shiny pieces of glass,
Shiny.
stones, rocks, and the works.
Instantly just starts shoving it in his clothes. Make sure no one else can see it.
So wait, no one else sees that like Chuffy's putting a bunch of like stuff in his pockets.
If that's what he's doing, that's what he's doing.
All right.
He's the rogue.
Stuff.
Pretty shyness.
And that's
What you speak, Chuffy?
just going to end the turn order here. And move some of these here off the map. But from here, you can make your way through the map, following the ledges to get off the map essentially. If you go into the water, there are snapjaws around, and as you've seen with the other human, if you're in their territory, you're their food. But other than that, you're free to exit the map without any more issues. And we'll have another quick break. This is the Act 2. We'll come back hopefully very shortly with Act 3. Should be about 5 to 10 minutes. I just got to do a quick call as well. Thankfully we don't have to set anything more up on character sheets.
No problem.
So what I'll also... So there we go. So we're going to be back in about 5 to 10 minutes. Have fun.